What's our biggest threat, and how can we unite around that and solve it? What's your strategy for that?
Well, I think the biggest, like many things, the biggest threats are also the biggest opportunities we have, and I think there's really three of them. The first is the age wave and what that means for healthcare in particular, and the second is environmental challenges that Minnesota has to be a partner with, and the third is the changing economy and that we're globalizing and we have to compete in that. I think in that third one, with the globalizing of the economy, it seems to me we have to keep we need to get Minnesota riding the wave of where the growth is going to be, and that's really focusing on our export economy, and we can do a lot more with that, especially in the near term. You know, as other parts of the world, South America and Asia, increase their economic growth quicker than the United States is going to, we should be pushing as many of our products there and starting to ride that wave as they start to get more prosperous.
How can you get Minnesotans to unite around these?
Well, I think that, first of all, it creates jobs here, which
Yes.
is our number one issue that we have to take care of. The second thing is we're already doing it. We have a tradition of doing it, and the state can play a role with not that much money, which is another good thing to unite around, in terms of providing technical assistance about how you actually go about doing it. You know, it's not just the 3Ms and the Cargills that have to do it, it's the small and medium-sized businesses, and I think there's some really exciting opportunities there. Around the age wave, I think that's something I've been really working hard on in the legislature, and we've passed some good legislation to get communities starting to plan. And I think there's so much wisdom in older Minnesotans, and so much that they can offer. If we could just tap into that a lot more effectively, it would serve all of us really, really well. And the last thing on the environmental stuff, again, it's a huge economic opportunity, and I think that's how you sell it to Minnesotans. It's about creating locally grown energy sources. It's creating smaller generation using local renewable resources that can create the kind of, not just meet the energy needs locally at a pretty inexpensive rate, but also start to drive innovation among Minnesotans again. And it's not just going to be the wind turbines, it's going to be thermal energy, it's going to be solar energy, and those are areas where the rest of the world hasn't done as much work, and I think huge opportunities economically for Minnesota as well. So it's really focusing on what's good for our economy and what's good for all of us. It's the win-win kind of things that we really need to focus in on.
Thanks very much.
Is that what you need?